Ugh. Oh my goodness. There was a possibility I wasn't gonna stream today because of tummy attacks, but I decided to, well, for one thing, I got better, and for another, like, I don't know what next week's schedule is gonna be. Chances are I'll also be doing the same old, like, weekend work shifts, but, like, there's also the possibility I could do things in the middle of the week, so just to play it safe, I wanted to get one in today, in case, like, I do not have the time next week. I don't know. I just felt like I should seize the opportunity, especially because I've been thinking about Veeks and I want to get, like, I'm still early on the MSQ. I want to get Veeks through this. Like, okay, come on, chop chop. Last we left off, we just basically got initiated to the... Sorry if you hear me shaking my water bottle. We got initiated to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Awesome. We love when that happens. So now there's a bunch of nerds having me do things. Or that is going to happen. That's going to happen. Alright, so I might as well get started. But in case anybody takes a closer look at the UI, I did do some stuff off stream. Mostly getting my hunting log through, and I did level up a bit more. I'm already at level 35. Meanwhile, this next quest has us at level 17. So we're ahead of the curve. I also bought a bunch of stuff with the money they gave me. And by a bunch of stuff, it's mostly just like orchestrion rolls. So yeah, we're going through it. Anyways, Wild Rose by any other name. Vinfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Oh crap.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there!
Welcome!
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose, High Shadow. Also, I didn't lie on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. Life comes at you fast. Sometimes your tummy hurts and then sometimes you get over it. If in that moment I was dedicated to the stream and nothing changed, there would have been something scary happening live. I couldn't make that risk, but with additional information, the circumstances changed and now there's no more risk. Come on. Also, I don't know if I changed my audio settings for the stream. No, it's normal. I can't believe that means I haven't lowered it since last streaming. But hi. My ass was too busy posting the link to the stream on Blue Sky to really pay attention to the cutscene. But like, I know how this goes. They are taking my ass to this is the path to the Ifrit stuff. Anyways, hi Thank. Oh, we got the notorious Papa Limo. Welcome. Soon. Not yet. We're starting that quest line and it's like 5 quests from what I remember seeing. I doubt I'm gonna do Ifrit tonight. Nah, no, don't scuttle, not yet. I doubt I'm gonna do that tonight. I mean, unless these quests are like super fast, but I doubt it. It might make for a good stream opener next time. So I might like hold it off, even if we do get there pretty fast. Also, I work tomorrow, so I want to be well rested. Even though the work is literally easy. Stupid. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery at a spate of abductions. Who the fuck's a spate? Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is likely that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Take a look at him in his green. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. Yeah, they say a bunch of words that aren't real. And if they were real, then they aren't anymore, so like, why should I read them? It's sickening. Also, hi. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. That sounds like a threat, Thancred. That sounds like a threat. Oh my god, and like I forgot to say in the earlier cutscene, I didn't, like, everybody knows about Papalimo. Welcome! Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, but nobody told me that, like, immediately after, Thancred says, like, I always knew you would come. Like, as if that's not just as funny, or funnier. I was actually so shocked by it. By Thancred saying that. I forgot to take a screenshot. I took a screenshot of Papa Lima welcome, but not Thancred saying that. And I'm like, I'm surprised people don't talk about that more. Like, I guess it's because it's not as said funny style, and it sounds more like a normal sentence. He said that like he had to really work for it. For Beaks, maybe he did. For the critter that wins the I don't give a fuck wars, or is trying to win the I don't give a fuck wars, maybe he did really have to work for it. But the limitations of the MMORPG narrative limit it. Also, we're already through with this first one, with this first quest. It was just talk to him and then talk to him again, or talk to the other guy again. So I'm actually worried that maybe we will blow through this within like half an hour, and then I will be forced to do a trial, because otherwise what the fuck am I gonna do? Do I want to teleport to Camp Drybone? I guess I do have money, so I might as well. No, I'll take the scenic route. That'll give me more time. Also, yeah, a Realm Reborn voice acting is one hell of a fucking treat. Like, I think I got to Taru being introduced, and like her line is one hell of a read, one hell of a line read. I don't know how to describe it other than like, I was like, that's a voice you can use. Certainly. Like, of course, I don't mean any disrespect, because it would be mean. But like, wow, the Realm Reborn voice direction was like garbage for English. But the treat is dried bark sprinkled with giggles. Exactly. I think the one thing I will say though is that in terms of like character voices that changed from a Realm Reborn is I do greatly prefer this Papalimo versus the one we get after. Maybe it's because I was revisiting like Papalimo cutscenes because I was having big feelings about him. Cause like, I wouldn't say he's my dad, but he's Amor's dad. Amor had no father figure growing up, and like they didn't need one. They really didn't need one, but like Papalimo did fill that role for a little bit while they knew each other. Because it's funny. Because it's funny for a max height aura to like be looking at a very short guy and be like, that's my dad. From what I heard of Urianger just now, I do think I like the new one, but I will have to like compare. I will have to like listen again and compare. I think I've always just stuck with the I think I said this like last stream too, but like I've always just, where am I going? That's central. Okay, we're headed the right way. I've always just stuck with the English, mostly because like I like listening to the words being said as I'm reading it. It really helps me concentrate. Especially, I mean, to be fair, in Around Reborn, I wasn't really giving a fuck about plot because everybody was, at the time, everybody was in my ear talking about how Realm Reborn is a slog, so I was kind of half paying attention in the first place. But like, I don't know. I like the, if I have to, if it's like, if there's an option for voice acting, I would love to, I love it. I love hearing it. Even if it was like kind of dog water, and like, I think back then I was like less, I didn't notice it as much. I was just like, oh, that's just how they sound. It didn't really sound to me as like being really bad. And like, I wouldn't say it's super bad. It's just like very rough. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Hold on, let me get a sip of water. Guada. It's ice water and I already drank some earlier today, so like there's a good chance it hasn't melted. So I'm like, I might run out of water. I'm like, I have so many mixed feelings about it, because on one hand, it is true that A Realm Reborn is like the lowest the lowest point if you weren't around for 1.0. So like I feel like it could be, it can be advantageous to say that like it gets better, it gets better, it gets better, but it is very unfortunate that people do that by saying that A Realm Reborn is garbage. When like, I don't know, like it can be kind of bad, but not super bad. It's fun. I had fun with it when I first played. Did I forget about it almost immediately because everything else was more compelling? Yep, but like I had a good time. Yeah, exactly. This is my first time revisiting A Realm Reborn, so I'm like very appreciative of things, I think. I want to say my friend has like done A Realm Reborn again like once, maybe? Question mark? I'm not sure. I know they're gonna have like an alt soon. Another alt, so they might do it again. Depends. Tapping my fucking chin. Like still being early in A Realm Reborn, what I keep thinking to myself is like, in reference to like Dawn Trail, which is such a crazy fucking thing to say already, is like, okay, so like after playing Dawn Trail, I had this like feeling about Dawn Trail, which I won't really get into, but like I remember seeing somebody say something along the lines of like, Dawn Trail was like A Realm Reborn again, in terms of like it's setting stuff up more than like really presenting a cohesive, like impactful narrative. And I was like, fuck, so true. So like A Realm Reborn to me is like very much more important in the sense of like it's doing a lot of... Who are you? Guys? Guys? Why is Venom Symbiote inviting me to a free company? Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh my god. I don't know you. So I'm just fucking appalled by accept Venom Symbiote's free company invite. Hold on, I want to look at. Oh my god, my head hurts so fucking bad. It was founded like 5 out of 9 people. Like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Let go of my purse. Oh my god, that made my head hurt so bad. Accept Venom Symbiote's invitation to a free company? Hold on, let me back read chat because like... that fucking distracted me so bad. Okay, yeah. Like, that's exactly how I would describe it too. It can be a slog, but there's like a lot of important stuff, so like pay attention because it'll come back and it'll be peakness. It will be peakness, I promise. You just need to have it in your head. I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word, I'll do all I can do. I'll do all I can do to help see the victim safely returned. And I get 1 glamour prism out of it. Unsolved mystery. Isambard of Camp Drybone is seeking to help solve a mystery of missing persons. You little quirky, you and your quirky alliterative manners, you silly you. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja as culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay in the darkness in all places. Cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before the mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. Alright. Takes my gay ass to investigate. But yeah, we really hit the nail on the head in terms of A Realm Reborn. And then I was saying some shit about Dawn Trail basically being A Realm Reborn again in terms of how I felt about it. My favorite character? It's hard to say. It really depends on like what sort of aspects I'm thinking of. In the context of A Realm Reborn, I have a very strong fondness for Papalimo and Ida. Because, like, I started in Gridania when I was playing as Amor. And, like, again, I was rewatching cutscenes and I was like, why the fuck are they so funny? They're really funny. Ah! Hostile presence! I didn't even hit the combo right and that thing still died. I'm that good. I love Terral. I love it so fucking much. But that's my bias as like a Mexican, as an American. Like, it's just fucking awesome. I love going to Peru and then northern Mexico. Like, that's exactly what it was to me. I was like, fuck yes. Fuck yes. We're going to Peru. Me? Oh no, I finished Dawn Trail. Wait, who are you talking to? Hold on, there might be confusion here. Oh, yeah. Ugh. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? A ripe corpse. We just carried these corpses. I like how it's just I mean, I guess we did like pick up those bodies in the game, like we physically saw them disappear. Very cute abstraction for them to just be replaced by like a flower, I guess. The poor soul appears to have been ravaged by an amalja before sitting to rot for several turns of the sun. Crazy. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining. After all, I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearings is all but confirmed, but I sense there's more to it than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Damn, that's a good question. I wouldn't fucking know. Oh my god, I get gear out of this. Put some fucking clothes on. Me and my shitty hat. Could we put some clothes on? Could we dye it? I mean, we could, but it wouldn't look any good. Okay, that's enough. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. Toll forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. Rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show to him. Else he's not like to speak to you. Okay. Gives you a letter, that way this guy won't fucking tell you to piss off. Where the fuck? I know I can just zoom in on my mini-map, but I don't want to. Is this even the right place? No, it isn't. It's further down. Oh, that guy's going through it. I just noticed this quest is named What Poor People Think. Oh, son of a bitch. Will gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Isambard note. Few words scrawled by the Isambard. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folks around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run so much as you pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. And what if these people are all paid actors? I remember the plot. I know what happens. Vaguely. But please, miss, just leave me be. Fuck. Devious derelict. I've nothing to say but this. Thou take who or whatever's been feeding off of low folk. Petrified a pauper. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Shit. Well, I'll be damned. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, he ain't lying. This ain't Costa del Sol. Okay, I think that's like the second quest. After... No, this would be the third quest. Welcome back, Immortal. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Mungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Ah, fuck, are we gonna go to Thal's Respite? I was just there the other day taking pictures with my swag. Oh, brother. Oh, no. Ah, son of a bitch, it's better. No, it isn't. It's got... No, it's better stat-wise, I think. No, it isn't. This thing's better. The item level, though. Fuck. I could just take the silver. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. If we knew we would... If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found northwest of here. Okay, we're not going all the way over there. My bad. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to the burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends to the graves in Lichfield. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Marquez. It's probably pronounced differently, but... Oh. Regarding chat, because I have not been looking at chat because I was just playing. I am very curious to know if I will get Graha pilled in this playthrough. I don't know. It'll be very interesting because, like, through the raid series, I think I kind of gave it the same amount of attention as I was giving a Realm Reborn, which is to say, fucking not much at all. And like, you know, when Shadowbringers rolls around, I already knew what the deal was, but like, I don't know. I don't really remember anything hitting. I feel like my friends were much more fixated on like, Emmett Selk more than anything, so I was probably paying more attention to him. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. Can I look at you? Oh, I wonder who that is. I am Marquez, yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. I have to fucking do it? Oh my god, whatever. I have to bury this rando? Fine. I'll bury this guy. I mean, I appreciate Shadowbringers. Scratches my tail. I don't know if I really appreciate the guy. How do I get up there? Right. Oh, okay, there's a little way up there. Well, but that's the thing. I hope I will have a maybe my brain chemicals will maybe my synapses will fire. Maybe Veeks will lose an I don't give a fuck war in reference to him. This guy got a particularly scenic resting place. You know what? I fuck with it. Damn. Impeccable view. You know what? I'll even hit you with the... Hold on, I could do first person point of view too. Hold on. How do I do that? Yep. Cinema. Takes a still photograph. Cinema. Oh god, how do I get out? There we go. There's my UI. Ah, I bumped my microphone. Like, in terms of, like, the... Hold on, let me finish this real quick, because this is kind of like... No disrespect, I need to respect the dead. I know Veeks was just I don't give a fucking about it. We just leave him here? Okay. Yeah, put him... There we go. Alright, we did it. But yeah, in terms of, like, I see the appeal... I definitely see the aspects of the appeal, but it just never hit for me for some reason. Very similar to, like, when we get there, Harshafont. Like, I see why people find him a really appealing, but, like, it didn't hit for me. Though I always say this, that could be because I associate him with other stuff that make me not like him that much. And we'll see how that turns out this time around, but I don't have high hopes for him. I don't have high hopes for Harshafont, unfortunately. We'll get there when we get there. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orson within the church walls. Okay, sister. Within the church walls. Oh, hello. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you see him next. You seek knowledge of missing dry bone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do so. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquez could be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have word with Marquez, and soon. Aw, Thancred, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did he do? This guy is clearly a traumatized individual. Hey, baby girl. It's all wrong. I should have... Like, obviously I know more. I know the situation. But like, just looking at this, like... pretending I don't know anything. It's like, this guy is literally just traumatized. What the fuck did Thancred do? Ugh. This isn't a voiced cutscene, I don't give a shit. Oh, definitely. Thank you, Immortal. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? Ah, shit, it's him! You've been keeping yourself rather busy as of late, haven't you, Immortal? Man... A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend over here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth in this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take these pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Arsen herself. Arsen? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Item comparison. I mean, it's good to have. No, I think it's literally worse. No, yeah, it's like literally objectively worse gear. It's only better in having determination 4. It's only and having one up of a item level. You're not gonna trick me this time. Ah, shit! I forgot how it works. Give me this. You know, I'll take that in case, when I do other jobs. It will be probably useful. What do you look like right now? Again, I don't want to wear gear that isn't swagful. So, like... Do I even have any dye? Hold on. I mean, I guess I could use dye on. No, it'll just get, like, replaced immediately. I don't even have any good dyes. What am I talking about? Whatever. Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Orsen's integrity. Sister Orsen cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she. Could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray, seek out the boy, Immortal, and see if you cannot glean something from him and Orsen's activities. Okay. I actually don't remember this. Like, so I'm... like, I don't remember what levels of duplicity question mark there are, if at all. Is it the Golden Bazaar is up there? Here I go. Wow. Hasn't even been an hour and I feel like we might be like halfway through these quests. I might have to fight Ifrit and I might have to fight Ifrit, guys. Fuck. I guess that wouldn't be a bad way to cap off a stream. So maybe I will fight Ifrit. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it is not that late at all either, so... So-called free thinkers when it's time to fight Ifrit. Ifrit. Uncombed urchin. There's a lot of them. Jesus. Please help. Sister Orson went out all on her own and she hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing as she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Also, remembering Lalafell are often used as like child characters, and I'm trying to remember if that's ever done like outside of A Realm Reborn? Question mark. Like, it's something I noticed way back, like a few, maybe a few streams ago by now. Anyways, turn that off. Rotting Mage. Ah shit, I just remembered I forgot to change my settings. My targeting settings. I'll do that, like, soon. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Okay, now I'm gonna fuck with the target. I think it's that one. No. I swear to God there's a way I mean, like, I know that will, like, do it. But there was a way where, like, if you just were... Well, that targets already. Am I stupid? Am I thinking wrong? Is it auto-target according to priority? We'll see. Yes! It's auto-target according to priority. Ah, but it does that weird fucking thing. Hold on. Need to experiment more. Yeah, it does that fucking thing I don't like. Is it that I need to get rid of? Hold on. No. What the fuck am I thinking of? Am I stupid? Okay, hold on. Disable both of those. This is the best thing about gaming. You do detours. That doesn't do that. Hold on. How about that? There we go. What does that do? What does enable full auto target mean? I don't know. Whatever, we're keeping it. Anyways, we're going back. I'm gonna be real. Part of me not wanting to, or considering not streaming today was wanting to watch other people's streams. But like, yeah. I don't even really watch other people's streams as much as I mean, it depends. Sometimes if they're playing something I'm like actually interested in, I will watch. But most of the time I just keep it on the side, on like as playing in the background. But if I were to do that, like I would be doing something else, like I don't know, playing my video game. So like I might as well just fucking play the game. Might as well stream if I'm gonna be playing the game. So one of those things. Wow. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in doing so, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. True, but I don't know. Shrug. They will let you level up for anything. No, we're keeping the fit. I decided we're getting this stupid vitality shit. I mean, they all have vitality, but those are obviously not for the Disciples of War. I am well glad I received I am well glad I reserved that in-room for Sister Orson. It seems she gathered greater injuries from her attacks than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Is this where it happens? Because I remember we do, like, I don't know, it feels like something's about to happen. That's Halatali. Wow. Okay. Well. Oh, fuck. Guys, I think something might happen. Ah, there you are, Immortal. So good of you to come. Come? Sorry. Indeed. I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Immortal. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'd much prefer to keep an eye on things from out here. Go and take a look about inside, would you? You son of a bitch. Veeks would be pissed off about this, but they would do it anyways. Nobody fucks with me anyways, I'm level 36. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? What am I looking for? Over here? I mean, they've got cages. Can't go in them. Boxes. Oh. Fuck, did I miss it already? They don't see me. The fuck? What am I looking for? Oh my god. The queer leaflet. Sorry, my bad. How could I miss it? Show the queer leaflet to Thancred. You can show him anything. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Well, maybe not my fancy, but probably yours. Yeah. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Thinking about... I don't know why, but I keep thinking about Conclave 2024. I will watch a movie and then I will like not stop thinking about it. I think this is normal. This is literally what people do. They will watch media and then it will be in their mind for a while. Because that's the human experience. Ugh. Yep. Ah, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped. Fuck, I wasn't supposed to jump. Wait, what? Oh my god, I was supposed to jump. Oh my god, this is the end. Stupid. No, it isn't. Where am I? Stupid. Over here. There we go. Hey, Thancred. Now, let us see what Sister Orson makes of this leaflet. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? I've got something. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? Who would do such a thing? The plot thickens, Immortal. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we've learned here. It is very fun to see Thancred much... well... not more, like, playful and kind of snarky, because, like, he still retains that in present. But, like, you know, we all know about the period of time where he was a lot less playful. Considering the, you know... posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Immortal. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. And give me the shoes. Dressed to deceive. Guys, it might be happening. Isambard wants to help you Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. Ah, cutscene. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Immortal and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I am next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smells and stains. It's happening, oh god. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Immortal, so as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, you must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has left us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Oh boy. Very quickly, I'm going to look at things. Just a second. Okay, I looked at things. I love looking at things. Get me back to, what am I doing? Oh, I need to wear my flop fit. Hold on. I should probably take off the gloves just to really put together the fit. Yeah, easy. Oh. Getting distracted. Okay. I preach the teachings of Azayama, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azayama is the keeper of sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Mean. Where else? And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now, get out of here so I can finish my story. Oh my goodness, I burped something scary. Oh. What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomever you like. Whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out? Why don't you keep with your own kind... Oh my god. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Shit, mean as fuck. Also, yeah, we are if-fitting it tonight. Am I in the right place? There we go. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Jackasses. Hey, I don't see you dressed up being poor. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Immortal. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Where's your disguise, Chucklefuck? I'm out here looking like dog water. Ooh, I oughta. Ooh, I oughta. Whatever, we're taking the path of least resistance. And by least resistance, this is more like a desire path type thing. Should I alert the cavalry that I might need assistance in getting people to take down Ifrit? Ifrit. Okay, there it is. He got dressed. He got dressed out of sight. I'm laughing. A fine day for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Whoop. You look absolutely smashing, Immortal. Positively to rest for the deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. This height difference is... Oop, wrong keybind. Is disgusting. Do you see this shit? Oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldathal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance. You would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. It would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So, I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! That's good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for the score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja could pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourself or the gods. Ugh, not you again. Were you the one leaking Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There will be time enough to learn the truth. Ugh. Got him. Immortal, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I don't know if we're gonna have time for that. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Oh shit! I do have time for that. Well, we're using a goddamn Vesper Bay ticket. Come on, let's go. Let's hustle, let's hustle. And we are an hour and 14 minutes in. Very good time. Yeah. Oh, hi Tataru. Bye Tataru. Is it a cutscene? No. Welcome back, Immortal. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abductees were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Hands in the air. Life, materia, and everything. Uh-oh. Level 18 weapon coffer. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mudomix Bubblypots. He is a scholar of no small repute. Mudomix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mudomix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mudomix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mudomix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Fuck, they have me doing side things. I will say, if we make it to the 2-hour mark and we're like just barely getting to Ifrit, then I will not do Ifrit, but like, that's not gonna happen. We're probably gonna do Ifrit within the hour. Is there anybody new here? Oh my god, hi! And I'm wasting time. This place is called the Waking Sands. It's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know. Oh, no, we've said this before. They're just hanging out. Yeah, these people have said these things to me. I am not reading them aloud. Where's Ishtola? Damn, she's just not here. You know what? We're teleporting. I already unlocked materia. Like materia extraction or whatever, so I'm not too silly-billy about it currently. What the fuck? What? Oh my god? I'm mad. I'm mad as fuck. Oh. Let's look at the battle log. It hit me for 1,145 HP. Okay. Okay. I got owned. Fuck my life. Fuck my stupid Waka life. That's another 100. I think it's 1 gil cheaper to teleport from here. Fuck me. They don't warn you about the goddamn... What was that, an A rank? Should I... That's like the only way around, I think. Because that's like a ridge, I can't go over it. Go over here. Like the fucking long way around. Fuck that thing. Don't fucking look at me. This is the first time I've gotten KO'd in the open world, by the way. I mean, I failed that duty that one time, but like, nothing has killed me. Except that fucking thing. And that's, I don't think it's ever happened to me. I've never been one shot by like an animal. I think the worst that's ever happened to me is like I'm running away from something and then I take damage because it counted as being part of the battle and then it killed me. Anyways. Who is Uplander come tent ring of this? Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mudomix Bubblypots? Minfilia's dagger. This plain dagger has absolutely no defining characteristics except that the hilt does smell quite nice. That's a screenshot. Does it smell nice because she held it from there and she's got like lotion on? Okay. Mighty Tool drinks an airy self. When full of airy self, Mighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of Materia. If Materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes. Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Mudamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mudamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mudamix, yes? You better believe it, brother. Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good teach you show of power of materia. I love Gobby Speak. I love Gobby Speak so much. Like, truly, genuinely, I love Gobby Speak. I wish I could, like, flip a switch in my brain so I could, like, fluently speak Gobby Speak, like, whenever. I love it so fucking much. The materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool Reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment, then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with the owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to the gear, you imbue it with the host item with its power. That's how Master Mudamix turned that dagger of yours from summon as one would have struggled to cut steak with a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Mudamix. And then we learned about materia melding. I'm assuming that's what it is, right? What a funny little side quest. Like we have like this kidnapping case, the series of kidnappings to attend to, and Minfilia's like, by the way, talk to this guy. Like, I know it's for our betterment, but it's really, really funny. If I was truly dedicated to the bit, I would have like muffled my voice during that entire thing, but I didn't have it in me. Maybe next time. Maybe next time we... Oh brother, the fucking Alexander series, raid series. You might get me to do that. I might figure out voice filters. Ooh. Hi, Minfilia. Welcome back, Immortal. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Materia enhanced dagger. Oh. Yep, there we go. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Immortal, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter for your next mission. Pray speak with me when you're ready to begin. Yeah. I do not do anything with materia ever. I used to extract it just to sell, but even then I really feel like... Uh-oh. Hey guys. I think we're gonna have to fight Ifrit soon. Uh-oh. Hey guys. Oh, hi Ellis. What do you want? My son has come to bother me? And wouldn't you know, we're not even at the hour-and-a-half mark just yet. So, like, I actually do have to fight her for tonight. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend, Ungust the False Priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Immortal. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but he will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. They used to say that shit all the time. The walk in the light of the crystal? They don't say it anymore. I can't remember the last time they fucking said that to me. I mean, yeah, with the advent of Dawn Trail, or like rather with Endwalker closing off that saga. They're probably not gonna say it anymore, but like even before then, I do not remember any references to the crystal. Anyways, hold on. I opened my weapons coffer. Put on my fit. There we go. And you know what? I'll teleport to Camp Drybone. I've got the money. Drank water. Walgreens Pharmacy? No! Come back! Oh, Walgreens. If I had to choose between Walgreens and CVS, I am a Walgreens girly, to be quite honest. Not that it matters. Not that it means anything. Just a little anecdote. Oh, it's down. Hold on, wait. I want to talk to the Chocobo Keep. Did an animal make a noise outside? What? Is it this guy? The fuck am I supposed to be talking to? The inside? Yes, he is. Ah, you're a mortal endling of the Scions? My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of our mission, we can only deploy a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. This rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more from the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Immortal. Let's make sure that it does. Alright, alright. Well. Where are we headed? Up there. Hum hum hum. Hum hum hum. So who's ready to fight Ifrit? Who's ready? La di da di da. Nope, wrong way. Jesus Christ, I cannot fucking wait to get my— oh yeah, it's after this fight where you get involved with like the grand companies, right? Then I can get my chocobo. My chocobo, my chocobo. I am tired of running around. I am tired of jogging around. That's actually something I haven't thought of. I already named my retainer after one of my OCs, Pseudolaris. Who knows? Who knows? It would be very funny to name it a more. Duty calls. Commence battle for Lord of the Inferno. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. 24. Okay. That would be very funny. Is it a cutscene? Ah, shit. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's voiced, so it doesn't matter, but it feels relevant. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalju appear. Yes, sir. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh, we got owned. Traitorous flame soldier. Oh, I didn't read that. So I completely— it's because he was laughing and I didn't want to laugh again. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if I was feeding him information from the inside. Aye. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Not if I fucking knock your teeth in, you son of a bitch. Ah, he gets away. Bringing Veeks back for the fight. Fuck. Kiki. Our Malja friends will keep you company. Is there anyone I'm supposed to keep alive? I mean, quite frankly, they didn't give me my AoE, so like whatever happens, happens, truly. blood. How long will you last, I wonder? There's more of them! Another wave, stay sharp. Oh, brother, I am trying. Whatever, I'll help them. Commander should be fine. He's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna assume I need to keep focus on this guy. Or is this one of those where I'm supposed to lose? Show's only beginning. I would feel like pure shit if that guy died. Oh, he's died it, but the duty is still going, so oh Jesus. Well, I didn't fail, but that guy died. He's dead. He's dead. Veeks doesn't give a shit. No, don't die. They're a liar. Veeks lies. Veeks will say they don't care, but they actually do care. There's something wrong with them. Put up your weapon. Or your comrade's a dead man. Oh, fuck. Behind you. Huh? Fuck. Fuck, son of a bitch. Oh my god, I'm EP. Bringer. Rest of you, march. Traitor scum. Oh, I'm EP. Oh, I'm EP. What the hell? Can I talk to him? Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lives shall soon have meaning. The lizards claim they will soon bring us before Ifrit for tempering. All of us are as good as dead. Okay. Why am I like the only one not tied up? I guess because the narrative calls for it. Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will set us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are likely to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have one free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He will show you the way back here. With a 12 speed your way. Oh, I can literally leave if I want to? That's crazy that they just let you leave. They're gonna kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I want to go home. Lizardmen marched us to their stronghold. They're preparing for something, and I for one do not want to be around when they finish. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, steel in hand. The Bowl of Ember is now accessible! Well shit, the bowls are embering. Oh yeah. Like, it is definitely a limitation of the MMO format. You literally... The fact that they give you the choice to do it is like actually insane though. It is actually crazy. Okay, well I'm ready whenever. Do we want to send word out in Moogle Madness. For anyone else who wants to join. Hold on, let me tab over. And by tab over, I mean be on my phone. Oh, I love drinking water. Who up bowling their embers? Oh, I'm party leader now. Ugh. You know what? Actually, real quick, I'm gonna grab some water. I'm thirsty. And I'm gonna need it where I'm headed. Okay, I'm back. I see we might get Bastion on the horn. I will Did I invite? I mean, for... What was I gonna say? For trials and I want to say duties, you can just do cross-world parties, right? Ah, but then the data centers realizes... Question mark? Come on. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Yes. Hey, wake up. Oh, that's not how that works. Oh yeah, hold on. What's the, there we go. That's how I see things. We will survive. I should say that. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wow. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. It is very swagful. Like, they are rockin'. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Rawr. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be that your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to bring blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. I hope whoever queued in with this isn't mad as fuck that it took like 20 minutes for this shit. I lied. Hi everyone! I vaguely remember this fight, so we'll do good. I know. You gotta get the nails. White mage needs a Tums spell. Oh, fuck the nail. When I remember the mechanic. Wow, that is like a minutes long cutscene, and then like the fight barely takes any time at all. And then we ate it. Yep, drop the crystal. And I'll eat it too. Oh, fuck. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Banquet swag moment. Wait a minute. Taps my head. I feel like I've seen that animation recently. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time in extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Immortal. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Shaking my head. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we? This way, sir. Uh-oh. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Jesus Christ. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. Let me turn that off again. You should know better than to rely on a 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. My bad, my bad. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely on. Sorry, I'm like zeroing in on the usage of the word motherland here. And also, troubles at court. I know what's happening. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps. But that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Okay, okay. With allies like that. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Okay, okay, Nero. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, whatever you say. Okay, now I think the cutscene's over. Yay! Oh, everybody surrounded me. Yay! Happy, happy, happy. And this guy gets 3 player commendations. Very awesome. Hold on, I want to backread player chat. Okay, well I can disappear. No, I'll actually just scale window back down. It doesn't need to be that big. Maybe 140 is fine. Alright, I've pissed off. Hold on, I want to backread the chat. Not much to scroll back for, funnily enough. Oh, this guy was funny as hell. Wrap it up, folks. World is safe. Oh, that guy apparently finished A Realm Reborn yesterday. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. It is so beautiful how you can, forge, like, what's the phrase? There's words in my head, but I can't think of them. You can have so many human experiences in 14. So beautiful. Ah, there you are, immortal. Come rest a while. You'll have no better opportunity. After witnessing the gods' ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still a reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, immortal. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Well, this guy's got fish to catch. I'm gonna also disband the party because nothing— ah, shit, I can't do it now. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax, and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Oh, okay, Bastion's still gonna be here. I don't think we're gonna do anything else anytime soon, but it will be nice to just have party chat here. Also, it looks like I missed something in the Twitch chat. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, Thancred is like very, very appealing. I don't think I really felt anything for Thancred, but he has the most like like I say this with just like as a like non, what's the word? As just like a statement of fact, he has very, I guess, generic appealing qualities in the sense that he's like a conventionally attractive man, and he's also got that like typical sort of like when you think of a typical like romantic character that somebody would make for like an RPG like this. Oh, hello, welcome. I see someone has joined the stream chat. Where the fuck am I going? Waking Sands? You know what? I'm just gonna walk all the way there. That way it gives me time to talk about things. Because I love talking. I love talking. But yeah, I don't think Thancred really did anything for me. He doesn't have the sort of appeal like that I have in terms of like fictional men. And you know, you should all be like, sorry, hold on, I need a drink of water. Exactly, conventionally attractive bard romantic. I was like thinking about like I was completely lost on the word for bard for a moment there for some reason. But like exactly. I think this guy likes cat. Ah, shit, that reminds me. I think a few streams ago, or maybe it was just last stream, I was like, I remembered, there was this song that's like really, really good for like in a Realm Reborn era Wolf Thancred ship scenario. And fuck, what is it called? Y tú te vas jugando amor. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm that damn. Los Angeles Azules songs. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, just searching Los Angeles Azules isn't gonna get me that, so I guess I have to search them. Y tú te vas jugando a enamorar. Nunca suficiente. Okay, there it is. Nunca suficiente para mí, porque siempre quiero más de ti. Yo quisiera hacerte más feliz, hoy, mañana, siempre hasta el fin. Mi corazón estalla por tu amor. ¿Y tú qué crees? Que esto es muy normal. Acostumbrado estás tanto al amor que no lo ves. Yo nunca he estado así. Si de casualidad me ves llorando un poco, es porque yo te quiero a ti. Y tú te vas jugando a enamorar todas las ilusiones vagabundas que se dejan alcanzar. Y no verás que... Oh, I forgot how the rest of the song melody goes. Anyways, sorry, I got caught up in it because it's a good song. The premise of that song is like the singer is like obviously in love with somebody and is like lamenting the fact that it's like what's the phrase? Unrequited? An unrequited scenario And the other person doesn't notice because that other guy, presumably a guy, is like already like involved with like people, or like is already kind of like a playboy type guy, maybe, presumably, question mark. And he's already used to people like going after him, and he just doesn't notice when it's like the singer. He just doesn't notice. And like the singer's also kind of saying like he's not noticing me, so fuck my life. Hold on, wait. Shit. Hold on. Sorry, I love doing song analysis. I love coming up with like song concepts. You know, just read the fucking translation. Okay, this website actually has a goddamn essay of the meaning. It's actually not that long. Nunca Suficiente is a poignant exploration of unrequited love and emotional longing. The title itself, which translates to "It's Never Enough," sets the tone for a narrative of insatiable desire and the pain of loving someone who does not reciprocate those feelings with the same intensity. La Forcade, a Mexican singer-songwriter known for her emotive voice and fusion of pop, rock, and traditional Latin music, delivers the lyrics with a heartfelt sincerity that resonates with anyone who has experienced one-sided affection. I'm like not going anywhere because I'm like no? Oh. Huh, I guess I was well on my way. Okay. We're moving. We're schmoving. Where was I? The song's verses depict the protagonist's deep yearning from the object of their... Oh my god, I can't fucking read. The song's verses depict the protagonist's deep yearning for more from the object of their affection, expressing a wish to make them happier. Today, tomorrow, always until the end. This longing is contrasted with the lover's indifference, as they are described as being so accustomed to love that they fail to recognize the depth of the protagonist's feelings. The imagery of a heart bursting with love and later pain underscores the emotional turmoil of loving someone who seems to take it for granted. The chorus reveals the lover's tendency to play with emotions, seducing vagabond illusions that are easy to capture while remaining blind to the unconditional love offered by the protagonist. The repetition of the phrase "Y tú te vas jugando a enamorar," which translates to "and you leave playing at love," emphasizes the lover's fleeting nature and the protagonist's awareness of their own place among the many transient stories in the lover's life. Ultimately, the song suggests that the lover will be lost within the protagonist's memories, a consequence of the pain they've caused by their inability to truly commit and reciprocate the love they've been given. So like, it is a song that is crazy to me. Sorry, I just got like completely derailed from everything. I mean, the point is, I think it's a very like a Rome Reborn Thancred core song. Like, or like, not Thancred, well, Thancred would be the subject of that song. I'm like insano about music about love. Guys, I think I'm a romantic. I think I have an appreciation for arts about emotion and love. Like as a theme or a subject matter. But yeah, do you know the pain of like cooking something like that up and then being like, it's not applicable to me at all, so I can't really do anything with it. Like, I can't do anything with it. Everyone who loves the wool, but the wool doesn't love them back, core. Fuck, that is crazy. Oh my god. Head in my hands. Fuck. Fuck. That is crazy. Head in my fucking hands. I'm like trying to... That could happen to Veeks. Veeks could be that sort of person, maybe. I mean, assuming they even like I don't know. It really depends. I'm still trying to cook Feeks in the concept, in the presence of like this scenario. Oh yeah. There's like a lot of like everybody like anybody that has a positive perception of the Warrior of Light, like you can maybe potentially read it as it being more, or at the very least being a sort of like, what's the word? When you look up to someone? I guess I already said it. The wool used to being loved, fleeting and inspiring adoration without meaning to. It would be crazy. Like, okay, how bad is it that my first thought is to do this to Graha? How bad is it? Hold on, I need to get back to the fucking game. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Tancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. Should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Ah, shit. My late arrival nearly cost Immortal her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle, she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her. Utterly. Hey, this is some very particular characterization for Thancred. I wonder if it will build into something later in the narrative. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Interrupts the fucking therapy session. Immortal, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life, and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us to why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. This is all well within the world. When all is well within the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess. The Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Immortal. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Fuck! Son of a bitch! Fuck my stupid back alive! They're gonna make me do things! Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think would be best if you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you, we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Immortal. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Bye. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisa would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Normal words and normal cinematography. Quest complete! Okay, now I need to read chat because I think I think something happened. I think something happened. Okay. I have got to back read. The very evil thing is that I fucked up my damn, like... Can I adjust it, maybe? Yeah, I done fucked up my thing on OBS. Hold on, wait. Maybe there's hope. Maybe... Okay. There we go. I made it a little smaller so I can read more things in the OBS chat. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, okay, I guess I did threaten to- I didn't threaten to put him in the blender, but it was like a possibility. I guess, maybe. I wouldn't- I don't know. I had just finished telling Minfilia everything and I definitely wasn't trauma dumping on her. Nope, not at all. Okay, hold on. I'm catching up. Okay, yeah. Tancred's so silly. Tancred's just a silly guy, but he really does care. It is that sort of what's the phrase? Not jerk with a heart of gold because he isn't a jerk. There's like another phrase. I don't know. He does have a heart of gold though. What the fuck were any of us talking about before we got caught up in the shit? I guess it was the possibility of Veeks putting Graha in the torture nexus in the blender. I don't know, it's a big maybe. Again, it really depends on like if Veeks is rocking with Graha, because like thematically they kind of do have like something to maybe foster a dynamic, maybe. Like, not to spoil anything to whoever may watch this VOD and doesn't know shit, but like, this thing is the last of their kind, and Graha has something similar. Teehee. I do not know if I really. Oh wait, you know what? I'm we're at level 20 quests. I need to get to the pugilist stuff. So I'm not gonna do MSQ, but I am gonna get to the. I'm gonna talk to that old man. So that's something to do while conversing more. 100 years. I'm actually also thinking about it in the context of Amor. Because like one thing to really consider, I guess, in order for it to be very fitting for the song, the warrior of light in question would have to be someone that, like, you know, is gestures vaguely. Like, I guess you could do it just for like a bog standard warrior of light that isn't necessarily flirtatious or, you know, getting involved with people, casual romantic sort of stuff. But it makes the most sense in terms of like how gut-wrenching the song is. And I'm like, Amor doesn't fit that bill to me. But like, he was put in the icebox. Or, he wasn't put in the icebox, but like 100 years is a long time to like grow an insane parasocial relationship. So maybe you can make it work. Maybe. Wait, why did everybody say... Was that guy Bruce Wayne? Oh my god, it's Bruce Wayne. Hold on. No. And he has the baby bat? Awesome. This guy's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Goodbye, Bruce Wayne. Okay. Need to be normal. No, yeah, the baby bat was like fucking funny as hell. Okay. Oh, it's you, Immortal? I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you. If I ever did at all. You're far better off training under Chuchudo. You'll find her over yonder. Just leave me be. No, Grandpa! I really liked it when you made me run around look for loose change. It was so funny! I was so hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur Master Hamon out of his doldrums. It seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Hamon once did, overcome the self-same challenges that he did in his youth, I dare say it would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen well, Immortal. Master once told me that he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went to the southern part of Drybone to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck stirred the vilekin from their hives and bear hold on, fuck. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the vilekin from their hives bear the mark of his fists. I want you to seek out those trees and do as Master Hamon once did. Strike them with the boot shine combo and fight the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you have felled enough creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Hamon. It will remind him of his better days, I'm sure of it. Okay, goodbye, Grandpa. I'm gonna go fight some bees. Oh shit, clicked out of it. I'm like observing the conversation in chat, just like stroking my chin because unfortunately I really like torturing guys. There's no normal way to say it, but I love drama. I love it when frightful things occur. The characters, I love it when they're sad and all fucked up. There's something wrong with me. Very fun to know we might be on like the same sort of wavelength here, Remy. Oh, fuck. My head hurts from like the giggling of it all. That oncoming headache is probably a sign that after getting this quest done, I'll call it off, but we'll get there when we get there. Like, if a character isn't being... I can't say... Should I say it out loud? On a stream where it will be recorded and people can put me on trial later? I guess I should just be honest. Like... There are characters where I'm like, Xenos. And if I can't be Xenos, then like, I have to be evil in other ways, and usually that means ah shit, I went the wrong way. No, wait, I go around. Like, I don't know how else to describe it other than like I either like want to rough and tumble, tussle, bite, kick, scratch, bite, scratch, punch, kick, maybe pull some hair. It's either that or like emotional torment. Like, that's how I have fun with my toys. Yeah, I guess it is like cuteness aggression. Oh my god, I cannot. Oh my god, Xenos puts my head in, starts grabbing my hair, screaming, crying, like, I don't know. Fuck. I mean, like, he's one of... Okay. So, like, a little bit of Venex lore here. I have, like, a collection of men that I'm like a little crazy about, like fictional men, and like Xenos is on that list. Twirls of lock of hair on my finger. Grr, grr, grr. The stalker. Like, sorry, I'm like stun locked into like thinking. Like, ah, fuck. Son of a bitch. He's like, oh, son of a bitch. Ah, fuck. Like, I can't talk too much about Xenos without getting into like, you know, looks at the VOD head that hopefully will watch this at some point. I can't spoil things for you. I can't. We'll get there when we get there. But like, oh my god, Xenos is crazy. I guess to like put it simply and put it in the most vague way possible, in Stormblood, I was more afraid of him than anything. And then because of my friends finding particular artwork of him, there was a switch flipped in my brain. That's a fate. I'm avoiding it, I think. What the fuck is happening? Anyways, yeah, a switch flipped in my brain, and then Endwalker happened, and then he was Peakness. like actual like, I mean, he probably like, okay, like I can appreciate him from a writing standpoint, like on paper in the context of Stormblood. Like I know now, I get it now. I like my brain has formed the receptors to process all of that. But I didn't like, now I get it. But like, so it's gonna be insane experiencing Stormblood again. But back then I didn't have that. And then they fucking took him up to like they cranked him up to fucking 11 in Endwalker. Hold on, let me read chat. Like for Amor, my first guy, their opinions do lean more negatively, mostly because they don't respect him, and that gets really silly with like the Sylvius of it all. If you know what Sylvius is, you know. If you don't, I can't elaborate on that right now. That'll get me down another fucking path of like conversation. But with Veeks, it'll be crazy because I have already cooked up insano person lore for Veeks regarding Xenos, and like, oh god, they're gonna be the parasocial one to Xenos. Well, not them, but like a version of them that's in their head. Because I'm normal. Not them, but a version of them. Sorry, the wasps are mad at me. Ugh. Yeah, like, the game really does assume you never liked him. And I feel like... like, in the Endwalker patches, I feel like it actually works in that narrative's favor. Because... oh my fucking god, what the fuck is that? What was I fucking saying? Okay, specifically because of this one fucking cutscene where there's like this one specific flashback. I guess to once again keep it as vague as possible, you're talking, I think, to Euless and Zero. I can say the names because those are meaningless right now. Those are meaningless to the VOD head, so I can say them. But like, it's with that conversation, and there's like a particular flashback, and I'm like, that's the Warrior of Light. Like, something is clicking in their head, and they understand the fucking oh my god, I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking crazy. Like, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, it fucking sucks if your Warrior of Light like has like a different dynamic. Then that obviously doesn't work, you know? Which is very unfortunate. So like, I can definitely see that. I really hope anything I say is like actually coherent, because like, I'm not good at multitasking, especially when it comes to talking. So like, I just say shit. I just say, my brain just completely runs on like predictive text, to be honest. So I don't know if anything makes sense, but like, fucking crazy, I'm fucking crazy. What fishing does to a motherfucker. But yeah. Xenos. I forget Lalafell are really small. Oh, okay. Nodding sagely. The multitaskers. What the fuck were any of us talking about before this? Oh, I guess it was me explaining my methods of affection. Oh, sorry, I bumped the mic. My like methods of affections towards fictional characters, which to reiterate are cuteness aggression to an extreme, not super extreme. At least I don't consider it extreme because there's more extreme versions of it, but I have my limits. Or it's like put you in the torture nexus mentally. Emotional and mental anguish. I just love it. It just makes me the happy giggler. And it provides very good contrast for the times I do. I'm not trying to look up. Sorry, I know it looked like I was trying to look up their skirt, but I was trying to look at the sky. I promise I was trying to look up at the sky, but I forgot the way the camera works. Because, hold on, you know what? There's ways to fix this. Fuck you, we're going first person perspective so I can look at the sky. And we'll have the map on the side. Sorry, that's like the funniest fucking thing to ever happen. Like, I was not trying to upskirt my thing. They're just trying to look at the fucking sky because it's nighttime and it's awesome. Look at the moon. Fuck. Welcome to Walking Simulator. Oh shit, I gotta turn here. Okay, but yeah. Like, I just am a cuteness aggression sort of freak. See, look, there's Ulda. Wow, Ulda. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Shakes Momo around in my brain. I definitely do ascribe to the, Xenos is like a mirror to both Amor and Vix. With Amor, it's a lot more complicated. I guess with Vix it is too, because they are like quite literally a sort of like multitudes type of character. They can like exist in various different like capacities, given their nature as like a interdimensional multi-timeline concurrently existing creature that I use to play with. So like there are times where Vix can be very, very evil, or times where Vix can be very niceys. But like in general, they do strike me as a sort of person that in general would like in their base like characterization, the one that I have cooked up for them for like their before they became the fucking last of their kind sort of scenario, they do strike me as a person that would like not generally seek out conflict because they can get caught up in it. They can get caught up in like a sort of like battle high, I guess, for lack of a better term, much like myself. And with Amor, it's like a bit more complicated in the sense that like they are a person that ascribes to like morals more so, I think. But like they aren't immune to wanting to beat the shit out of something, to wanting to fight. But I think the difference is that Amor would be very like frustrated with that sort of like reality, except in the Dark Knight questline. I guess the Dark Knight questline is sort of a like I don't know, acceptance of that. I have to like really like sort my thoughts on everything when it comes to that. Hold on, sorry, I'm like reading more Momo lore. Oh my god, that is so real. That is so real. No, I'm like very much the same. Amor definitely, like, first meeting him, probably hates him, mostly just because of what he represents and like the fact that, you know, the everything about him. But by the end, like, they don't know really how to feel about him. Sylvius hates his ass, and that kind of influences Amor's like perception of Xenos, but like they are very conflicted by the end, and like the Endwalker patches really solidify a sort of like regret about him. Like Amor kind of feels regret and like a little bit of remorse. Like they're always like, Xenos is always like kind of presented in a sort of like the hashtag spoiler line or whatever, but like he too was once a babe in the cradle, like, but you know, to be practical and like focused on like what is actually happening in the present, like in the time of Stormblood, Amor did not give a fuck because, like, again, what he represented and what he has done, and so on and so forth. No, nodding so sagely. Character, like, Warrior of Light that initially hates Xenos because of, like, fear or, like, you know, hatred for what he has done. And then slowly the dynamic and perception of him becomes more complicated over time. That is like a peak Warrior of Light writing dynamic. Very awesome. That is fucking awesome. Momo, top 10 Momo moments. Number 1. Happy smiling when fighting Xenos? Awesome. I love that. Anyways, fucking quest lines. What is it now? Can't you leave a feeble old man in peace? Take these hornet stingers. Balls, these are hornet stingers. You trained as I once did out in Drybone. Heh, those hornet clouds were right pesky buggers. I fair lost count of the times they stung me, though I remember the places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. Ah, the memories of my younger days come flooding back. What I wouldn't give to relive them. Immortal, I want you to fight me right here, right now. Make me remember what it's like to be young again. To have nothing to lose and everything to gain. What the fuck? I gotta get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye, Bastion. It's time for me to fucking throw down with an old man. Oh, he's level 1? Ready or not, here I come. Don't make me do it. Oh, that'll leave a bruise. Why'd you make me do it? Why did it make me do that? Oh fuck, he's back? Yes, it's starting to come back to me. We won't have it so easy this round, Immortal. Oh fuck. Grandpa keeps getting stronger. Stop praying for him. He's fucking leveling up. Have you no respect for the elderly? Yes, yes, my strength returns. Come on. Let's go at one more round. Grandpa! Get ready for the power of Hamon! Holy Fist! I'm just getting started. More, Immortal, give me more! Stop praying for Grandpa! He feels so alive. You can't fucking do this. You beat him! He's so happy smiler! Gods, I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's as though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhap there's still some hope for these old bones. I'll make my comeback yet, see if I don't. Oh. What are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk? Just you wait, Chucklefuck. I'll beat your ass too. Your Wegfar White Axe. Ain't none called me that in ages. Nay, not since the day you defeated me on the Blood Sands. I gave up prize fighting after that for the humiliation, but it weren't long till I found a place in the Alacran. Your boy Rurukuda works for me now. Imagine me surprised when I learned he used to train under the mighty Holy Fist. But Holy Fist ain't nothing but a name these days, so I'm told. How do you sleep at night, knowing how flaccid you've become? Of course, if you're having trouble nodding off, you could always try a whiff of Somnus. I'll even give ye a complimentary sample. But like as not, a daughter an old sort like you won't ever wake up again. Shut your mouth, Wegfar, or I'll shut it for you. Now, let's be civilized for a moment, eh? We're old friends, after all. And friends help each other out. You mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'd be glad to lend a helping hand. By way of motivating you, how's about we have us a rematch? Course, it'd take place in the public just like old times. Oh, and there should be a fitting purse as well. Let's say the winner gets the Pugilists Guild. What? That's ridiculous! Master, you're not obligated to take him up on this. Ah, this must be your little nursemaid. Rest assured, after I've taken over the guild, I'll keep her on as me personal assistant. Let's kill him! Let's kill this guy! Beat him to death with hammers. Do you really mean to fight him? Have no fear, Trichudo. Master. Immortal, I don't mean to put undue pressure on you. But the fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders. I don't believe this. Trichudo, we're fucked. Listen to me, Trichudo. I know I can do this. I just need Immortal to keep getting stronger. As she's been doing so far, fighting her reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident I can be that man again. Grandpa! Grandpa, you need to get stronger! Oh, fuck. If you're feeling apprehensive about this rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face Wegfar as I am now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats, if not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can, with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit into raging, Immortal. So keep at your training, and I promise to do the same. When you've grown stronger, return here and we'll both continue our lessons. Awesome. Okay. Wearing whatever has the most swag. Actually, hold on. Level 17. Yeah, it's all the fucking same. Or I guess whatever has like the most acceptable look, all things considered. Like I can always hide the eye patch. Can always just hide it. Oh, is this just the same shit? It might be the same shit. It's between the guards or the eye patch? I kind of like the splash of yellow. You know what? I'm rocking with it. Arm guards. Easy. Next one is at 25, right? Yep, 25. You know what? I'm rocking with it. How about the best stats? Like, okay, look. I'm level 35, 36. I know when I get level synced, doesn't matter. But like, none of it matters in a Realm Reborn anyways. Not until I get swag. Ah, get away. Don't be naked. Speaking though, I guess if I want swag, I need to get on crafting. Because I needed to be level 15 in a Disciple of Hand. Or, you know, glamour plates. I looked at the quest, it does have that. I've been like kind of going back and forth of how I want to do it. We're gonna look at Veeks for now. Look at Veeks. I think I've told myself when I get to level 30, or when I can be a monk, which would be when like gear sets are like actually worth a damn, I will probably consider looking at other jobs, and by consider that probably means Disciples of Hand and Land. I'm probably gonna do them all at once like a fucking idiot. Or at least some of them at once. I don't know. We'll figure it out. At least, you know, so I can get the glamour plate stuff. But I've also been considering waiting until I finish base around Reborn. Because then, like, I would just have to get everything to level 50. But I think I might keep that for the Disciples of War stuff. Disciple of War, Disciple of Magic, you know, whatever. The job stuff. I'm probably gonna keep those till the end of a Realm Reborn, because I'm a fucking idiot. Or go to the market board with my free 1 million gil. That is true, but consider that my free 1 million gil is gonna like disappear if I do that. So I really have to choose. Not to mention, I'm gonna need 7 million and 500 of this gil if I want to get the fucking awesome, really expensive mount in Dawntrail. So I really have to think about what the fuck I'm doing with my money. God damn it. Then again, like, you can't really make that much money until endgame anyways. At least from my understanding. I'm trying to remember what the fuck I was doing to grind money early on. Hey, wait, hold on. I need to check something real quick. Take my ass to the fucking markets. I need to check market board prices on things. Oh yeah, I can just... I'm not gonna joke about it on stream, but it's a really funny joke. I haven't seen any of those spam buy gil things though. At least not here. Okay. These aren't ideal prices for me, but they're a lot better than on fucking Siren. They're not ideal, but they're better. On Siren, I feel like it's been floating closer to like 100. Less than I feel like I saw them be less than 100 the other day, which was aggravating. I guess I could turn a profit doing some flipping. Once I get to PvP... Ah, fuck, that's gonna take for... Nah, hold on, shit. I'm like doing the math in my head. Where like, Well, actually, when I get to PvP, I'm gonna want to spend all my damn, like, currencies on the stuff that's there. Well, I guess it's wolf marks mostly. Yeah, and the wolf marks, the stuff for wolf marks isn't that much anyways. Tapping my head, tapping my head. I will spend a lot of time. No, but yeah, in terms of bots, I haven't seen anything here. But then again, this is like a small ass world anyways. Over on Siren, I feel like I see more bots, which is unfortunate, but expected. Aw, that's so sweet. Remy, you're such a sweet person. I don't think they're gonna appreciate that friend request. I hate to say it. We might do some playing toys in the in-room, though. I don't think I have anything to really give up here, though. What the fuck is this thing? Might as well keep it. Should I be using this fucking thing? Because it's like bonus EXP. But like, I already got an EXP bonus. Also stats. I guess it is plus fucking 20, so... Hum. It's very cuteness. I need to use it on a more account. Because I have so much more shit to level. You know, I guess I'll start on that. Oh, sorry. I'll start on that whenever I get to doing other things. Who knows? Can I have 2 EXP bonuses? That's a good question. I mean, there's this one, and then there's like, I think you do get food bonus still. And then, like, it already has a 20%. Do they stack? You know what? We can experiment. We can do an experiment. Hold on. Enters the in-room to play toys. Immediately leaves to do experiments. I don't want to... Well, I guess I do have a marmot steak. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's the marmot steak. Ah, shit. I shouldn't have done that so I could see the... Okay, whatever. I guess we're gonna see... Son of a bitch, I shouldn't have eaten the marmot steak until after I collected data. First round of data. It's over. So fucking over for me. Okay, so like marmot steak plus the preferred world bonus. I guess this probably isn't gonna net me much EXP anyways. They're all fucking mad at me? Did anybody fucking see how much experience I got from it? Son of a bitch. Did I get any EXP from it? Fuck. Okay. Can I punch this thing? Okay, I don't think that gives me experience, question mark. Because I'm probably overleveled comparatively. Okay, so I need to go somewhere where things can kill me. Maybe. Open the map. Okay, take my ass to... You know what? Take my ass to Drybone. Or... There we go. I'm not fucking walking this time. Then we scurry really, really fast. By the way, no downtime at all this stream. Very happy for that. I did not mention it much at all, but smiles. 0 downtime. We've been up for 3 hours. Where are... There's like level 20 critters over yonder. Oh, it's already 11. My time. Wow. Let's get this beetle. See, it takes one hell of a beating from me before dying. Where the fuck do I see experience gains? Am I stupid? I guess there's no way of knowing except looking at the screen below, is there? Hold on, let's do another. So I'm at 132. Oh, I guess these just don't give me experience. Ah! See you around in terms of homeworlds. Get that gil. Oh my, that thing will certainly kill me. Wow, that shit's awesome though. Fuck, I've never seen this creature before. I need to do more like, more hunts for a Realm Reborn. That thing is fucking awesome. What the hell? Screenshot. It's cool, man. I shouldn't have left. You can come back. You can come back. There's still time. You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring. So I guess I'll have to conduct my experiments another time. But like, I feel like they would tell you if the experiences don't stack. Oh, for reference, over here, Eastern Thanalan by the damn river. I'm just running around in caves. I'm gonna assume despite the stream delay you're gonna see that. You're gonna see the location information, or do you need me to pull it up again? You know what? I'll just have the map up. Right over there. Over here somewhere. I shouldn't be here. I think these critters get to pretty high levels actually. It is so fuck awesome ass creature design spotted. Oh, those are level 40. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh. Anyways, look at those fucking things. That shit's awesome. I love it when a thing has like wings and shit. Be so fucking careful. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna piss off because that thing's gonna be scaring me. Oh, hi! You missed it. You missed the beast. It's like over here. Unless we're just hanging out. No, did it fucking despawn? No, it's over there. There. It's over there. Fucking there. Over yonder. You know what? We're getting silly with it. Exit the cave. Oh my god. Hold on. Where's the critter? You. Get back here. Or I throw rocks at you. Where are you going? Get back here. Yeah, I don't know how you lost me. The beast is right over there. This is a really good G-pose opportunity if anyone wants to do that. I don't know if I have it in me right now to fiddle with G-pose. You gonna kill that thing? Awesome. This is really fucking good. Oh, what the fuck happened? I think Bastion's going to survive just barely. Holy fuck. You've got it past halfway. This is just so fucking funny. My head hurts. Damn. You did it! You killed that thing dead. You can't scale up that wall. Let's fucking go. Okay. That was really good, silly fun, but I think I am gonna, sign off for now. Because it is like 11. Take my ass back to Ulda. Ah, I'm being tucked into bed. I probably should take my ass to the sleepy world But like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna be on my phone. You will probably see me in Moogle Madness. Maybe, depends if I find things to talk about. But anyways, switch to the end screen. There we go. Clapping, clapping, cheering. Yeah, sell those damn fish. Get that gill. Something, 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 something. Thank you everybody for joining me. I did not think I was gonna actually get to Ifrit today, but lo and behold, we did that. Yippee! I do not remember where the hell MSQ takes me, so I'm probably gonna read up on, like, the quests again, just to see what the fuck is happening. But, it's definitely gonna be more Scion tomfoolery for the VOD head, who may or may not be watching this in the near future. It's gonna be, they're gonna send me out on more errands. I'm cursed to run more errands, and it's probably gonna be of the more violent nature. Yay, smiles. Okay. In terms of when I will be next streaming, probably next week. I don't know. I have to wait on my work schedule for next week to really sort that out. Hopefully Monday I can do this again. Question mark. Assuming, I mean, I already work tomorrow. I doubt I'm gonna be scheduled for Monday immediately after. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to getting more hours at work, but that also leaves me less time to stream, so, you know, it's a bit of a predicament. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, once again, thank you everybody for being here, either just watching or playing toys with me. Vix is getting places. Level 20, baby. Level 20. Alright, goodbye.